the crossbar. Quick to left field and down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
And joining us today for Red Devils pregame show is senior Hunter Shorter. So Hunter, today we've got Watchung Hills on the schedule. They look like they're off to a pretty good start. What do we expect from that game today?
We expect it to be a hard-fought game. We know them from previous years to be a pretty good team, and we're getting prepared and making sure that we're ready to go to do whatever we can to stop them on defense. That's the big emphasis, is holding the low-scoring game and win the day.
So Hunter, how has the season gone so far in your estimation?
Season started off a little bit slow for us, but we can see things really starting to pick up, and we're really working hard to make sure that we end the season and continue to go on with the season on a good note, and we're looking to win every game that we play in.
So Hunter, you're a senior, and this is kind of your time to shine. What has it been like for you guys in terms of just gelling so far?
We think we're a really gel team. We all are friends with each other. We're all working really hard together. We have a lot of memories built together, and we're looking to continue that throughout the entire season and build that camaraderie as the season goes on.
Lastly, Hunter, you've been a part of Coach DeFazio's first go-round. How do you think he has adjusted to life as varsity head coach?
He's done a great job for us. He's motivating us every practice, keeping us mentally focused, mentally ready, physically ready, every single day, every single game, and it's really been good for us.
And that was Red Devils senior Hunter Shorter. Stay tuned for Red Devils against Watchung Hills next on the HCTV live stream. When you go to the other shot, I'll move.
Welcome to HCTV here. I'm Tyler Rodriguez, joined with my man in the booth, Frank Pashada here, and we're in for a Skyland Delaware matchup between the fifth seed, Hunterdon Central, against currently the team in first place, Watchung Hills. Frank, what are you looking forward to in this game today?
I'm looking for a competitive game. Central's coming into this game off a win, close one versus Franklin last game. But before that, they lost 3 straight, so they needed that win, get their momentum back, hopefully get something going here tonight. Like you said, Watchung Hills leading the conference at 5-1. They've looked good this year. Hopefully Central can put up a fight, though. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, definitely. It was a huge win against Franklin last time out. Very close, like you said. They barely edged it, 68-66, so we'll see what they can do here today. But now we're going to bring you courtside with our man on the court, Bryce Cohen.
Hi, I'm Bryce Cohen here with HCTV. Tonight we have boys varsity basketball. Watchung Hills visiting the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. Watchung Hills is 5-1 on the year. Hunterdon Central 3-4. We spoke with Coach Salton, the Watchung Hills head coach, before the game. It's his 14th year coaching. He said the energy this year is great. The team is looking better and better with each game. And one of the star players is guard Elijah Lewis, who has been posting up 23 points per game so far into this year. As for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils, Coach Stefazio said that the team is getting more and more comfortable with each game this year, and a player to look out for is Connor Urshek. As we get into this game here, it's going to be a great matchup, and hopefully Hunterdon Central can bounce back, especially after a great win against Franklin.
Here at Hunterdon Central, should be a great matchup as we just are seconds away from this big match starting here. And it's Connor Hersick out to an early layup, and that will go as Hunter Shorter won the tip. That one goes straight to him. Hersick getting his first 2 of the night.
I expect a lot more buckets from him tonight. He's been arguably their best player this year. Last game had 21 points. Good performance for him.
Averaging 16.3 a game, Connor Hersick. And layup is in there. It was a foul. Oh, it's Hunter Shorter there on the foul for the Red Devils. And the first free throw is good. That's number 13, Elijah Lewis, going to the line. One of the biggest threats for Watchung Hills. And he's 2 for 2 from the line there, Elijah Lewis. Coming off a 31-point performance last time out when they beat his Luke Knight, sorry. Red Devils looking to work some offense. The top of the key. Back for Luke Knight. He drives. Giovanni on it. Patient play from the Red Devils. He's Hersick outside the key. In for Shorter. He goes to work. Little sky hook, and it's good. Hunter Shorter with a strong move early on.
Lots of passing that possession, not too much dribbling. That's why they got a good shot there. Worked it around.
Watchung Hills now. That's Colin Keontae with the good hands. Stays alive. Alec Graff there with the ball fake. Out. Hersick on the coverage. They swing it again. Back for Lewis. He drives. Kicks to Graff for 3. It's good. Alec Graff with his first 3 points on the board tonight. And Coach DeFazio wants to talk things over. A great executed offense there from Watchung Hills. A great possession, move the ball around. Offense looking good there, and it's a 3 there by Alec Graff.
Yeah, they didn't have anything right off the start, so they reset, took it back to the top, and then were able to pass it around and get the open 3, up 5-4.
Yeah, Watchung Hills coming off the win against Pemberton last time out in the Coaches vs. Cancer Showcase. They won 53-43, and like I said, Elijah Lewis, 31 points in that game. He didn't even make a single 3, 12 field goals, wow. 7 free throws, so he's a threat inside, but can also shoot the ball from outside as well. He by far is their biggest threat, but Graff there can easily stretch the court for Watchung Hills. And as we've seen an early press from the Red Devils, now they get a chance to get their hands on the ball here. It's Luke Knight in for Hersick. And Hersick from the free throw line, he'll take those all day.
Too easy for him. He'll make that every time.
In the corner now is Lewis. He goes to work. Riley McCann in there. Back out for Elijah Lewis. Guarded heavily by Colin Keontae. And Red Devils, great defensive play there. Keontae gets the steal. He's DiGiovanni. Hersick for 3. It's good. Connor Hersick heating up. 7 points already for Connor Hersick.
Hot start for him, starting off 3 for 3 shooting.
Graff in the corner. They look to work something here. It's for Lewis. He goes strong. Shot won't go. Hersick got up high for the board. And the Red Devils can control now. Hersick in the corner. Shorter. He'll go to work again. Shorter. Just won't go there. It's a good move, but Lewis comes up with the rebound. He'll push the pace. Elijah Lewis to the corner. It's Braden Kolakowski there was in the corner. Here's Graf again. Back for Lewis. Again for Kolakowski. They're looking for the perfect shot here. Watchung Hills. It's Riley McCann at the top of the key. Lewis again driving. Strong move by him, and he'll get the roll to go. Elijah Lewis heating up. There's Zach Cohen with the dime there. Luke Knight. Nice strong move by him. He needs to kick it out, finds Hersick. Hersick guarded by Kolakowski. Back out for DiGiovanni. It's Keontae. Keontae just kept it alive. He'll find Hersick again. Patient offense from both teams. A Shorter run in the baseline. He gets it. Nice little reverse there from Hunter Shorter. Now he's getting hot there in the paint. Still the press from the Red Devils, like you said. Lewis going all the way to the corner. Graf for three again. Yes! Alec Graf, 6 points from him so far.
2 early threes. They've been working the ball around, trying to get him open from 3.
And they've been successful so far. Here's Hersick. Again by the free throw line. For Shorter. Seals him off. Just can't get it to go. He'll be disappointed with that. Lewis pushing the pace again. Lewis already with 2 boards. Has 42 rebounds on the season. Averages 7 boards a game. In the corner for 3. Rims out. Shorter. Up tall for the board. Hersick, strong move. What a move there by Connor Hersick. He's putting on a show early on. 9 points for Connor Hersick.
That was an impressive bucket, too. He went right at him. Looked like he lost control of the ball, but was still able to put
Held
it up.
it really well.
Yeah.
Lewis again. It's Kolakowski in the corner. Lewis, mid-range. Won't go. Hersick can't get the rebound. It's McCann on it. It's turned over now. Keontae for Luke Knight. Controls the pace really well, Luke Knight. Keontae. Luke Knight swings it. DiGiovanni. He'll pull. Just won't go. Rebound secured there by Riley McCann. Lewis lost control. And it will be Red Devils ball. Keontae pumped up about that. Lewis's first turnover of the night. Subs now for the Red Devils. Matt Schwartz in the game.
Schwartz is coming off a good performance last game. Scored 11 versus Franklin.
Averaging just over 7 points on the season. Matt Schwartz, he's been playing really well. See what he can do here. Keontae brings it up the court. Luke Knight makes way for Matt Schwartz. Here's Hersick. Another strong move. And he'll go to the line. He's not afraid to drive into people, Connor Hersick.
Looking to already have double-digit points early in the game if he sinks only one of these.
And the first one's just off there by Connor Hersick. Second one is good as Connor Hersick has 10 points. He extends the Red Devils lead by 4. Again, the press. Lewis beats it very easily. He stops on a dime. Another strong move. He's Graf again. Keontae harassing Lewis every time he gets it. And they call travel there on Lewis. Keontae again celebrating that. Like it's a victory, and it is great defense by him. That's his second turnover, Lewis, on as many possessions. Keontae. DiGiovanni. Hersick. Matt Schwartz now getting his first touches. Connor Hersick again for 3. It's good. Wow. This man is a microwave.
He's on fire to start. That's 13 for him.
Connor Hersick putting on a show. It's Matt Schwartz getting the early dime. And Watchung Hills need an answer. Here's Kolakowski. Nowhere to go. Finds Lewis. Great backdoor cut. And now we'll go. That just eases the wounds there for Watchung Hills. He is 6, Elijah Lewis. DeGiovanni. Here's Schwartz. Hersick again. Great rip through. Strong move, Connor Hersick. Can't get it go. Shorter with the board. Schwartz retains it. Schwartz up again. Couple strong boards. Can't get it to go to Keontae. Second chance, and then he gets it. Took a while, but they got there in the end.
Offensive rebounding going to be key.
Getting those second chance opportunities for sure. In the corner. Kolakowski for 3. That one rims out. Final 10 here. Hersick bringing it up. Shorter. Sets the high screen. Hersick. Shorter. Has to put it up. Won't go, but a really impressive first half from the Red Devils. As Connor Hersick, 13 points. Been very impressive so far. What have you made of him, Frank?
Well, even shooting-wise, he's been very efficient, too. He went to the line, went 1 for 2, but he's drained 2 threes, had some good, tough layups. He's been playing amazing. He's also forced a couple of those turnovers there guarding Lewis, so...
Yeah, Keontae with the great defense on Lewis. Like you said, now we're going to go to Bryce Cohen here, courtside, again, to give us his take.
First quarter has ended here at the Fieldhouse. Early on, Hunterdon Central is leading by the efforts of Connor Hersick, who's been putting up an amazing game so far. As for Watchung Hills, they've been struggling early on with defense as well as fouls. They've been turning over the ball a little bit. But early on, Connor Hersick has been putting up great numbers as well as a full team effort to make sure they're moving the ball around. And we're going to get back to you now with some second quarter action.
Get ready for this second quarter to start. Frank, what are you looking for in the second quarter from the Red Devils?
I'm hoping Connor can keep his hot streak going, carry it into the second quarter. But they've just played really well. They forced a couple of those turnovers, which slowed down Watchung Hills' momentum. But Lewis, he's been attacking the basket almost every time that he can. So they got to key in on that and not let him get some easy layups.
Yeah, Watchung Hills do need to stretch the floor a little bit. Brian Zhang in for Watchung Hills, another shooter. Shorter getting a well-deserved rest. Schreiber will see his first minutes of the day for Hunterdon Central. So we'll see how that Schreiber right now is on Lewis. But they will deny him ball as much as they can. They'll give it to Graff. Oh, Graff. Strong drive towards McCann. Almost turned over. Schreiber playing tough D. Lewis, however, just drives by and they call a block there on Schreiber. It's a little harsh. Zhang will inbound for Watchung Hills. Alec Graff on it. Coach Sultan very impressed with Alec Graff in the offseason. The junior first-year varsity player looked good tonight. 6 points. Here's Lewis. Little crossover. Sweet move by Lewis. He gets inside. Elijah Lewis putting on a show. Great bit of play there. 8 points now for Lewis. Hersick guarded by Zhang. Schwartz. Schreiber. Schreiber gets into the paint. Off the window, won't go. Lewis with the board. He'll push it. And it's Graff. Good bucket from him. He has 8 points. That's his first 2-point field goal of the night. Lewis now with 2 dimes. Hersick in the corner. He spins. Great pass for Schwartz.
Beautiful pass.
Lovely dime there by
let
Connor Hersick. Matt Schwartz showing off great strength there. Probably got that from training in the summer with Coach Kalodi, our strength and conditioning coach here, as Zhang brings it up the court. Zhang goes all the way. Great defense by Schwartz. Another strong rebound by Matt Schwartz. And that one's turned over there by Connor Hersick. He thought it was tipped. Won't get it, though. Hersick, 2 dimes to go along with his 13 points and 2 rebounds. And now he's a turnover as well. Pace of the game really been pushed up here. Graff, again strong. Zhang just about keeps it in. Luke Knight back in the game. Graf looking for options. Defense is really tough from the Red Devils. Zhang. And another turnover there. Brian Zhang throwing it away. Defense has been very aggressive from the Red Devils.
Yeah, they've let up a couple of three-pointers, but they've been really keeping them from getting those open threes, making them attack the basket. Specifically, Lewis, he's been going right at them. But they can hold him down on those. They can get a win here for sure, I feel like.
So far, it's been the Lewis and Hersick show. As Cherkazi comes in for Zhang now. Schwartz. Hersick. It's a nice mismatch with Graf. Fades away. Connor Hersick would have loved to see that one going. Lewis again, racking up the boards. Cherkazi. McCanny traveled. And tell you what, been watching a lot of these games. They are very, very sensitive with that pivot foot. If it moves an inch, you get in a travel. The crowd like that one for sure. It was Zach Cohen with the turnover. Luke Knight now will control the pace. Strong move by Luke Knight. Just too strong up the lane to deal. Giovanni keeps the board. And again, exactly what I'm saying, another turnover.
Spot on with that one. That's, I think, the third or fourth travel they've already called this game.
Yeah, DJ Giovanni having a bit of a conversation with the ref, asking him, and just said he moved a little bit. Graf, calm on the ball, bringing it up. Schwartz on the coverage. Here's Graf again. Cherkazi in the corner. Lewis gets a screen. Back to Cherkazi. Cherkazi now goes baseline. Coach DeFazio clapping it up. Graf spins on it. McCann. Again Lewis. Gets a screen. He does not want to shoot the long ball. Wants to get inside. Gets to his spot. Just couldn't execute. Schreiber, strong board. And they're really making Watchung Hills fight for every single bucket. Here's Luke Knight. Keontae. Schreiber in the corner. That one could have been picked off there. Schreiber a little fortunate to keep it. Lewis in a bit of a conversation now with the ref. It's Luke Knight bringing it up the court for the Red Devils. Schreiber in the corner. Giovanni will run baseline. He'll get it. Hersick for three. Sorry, that's Keontae for three. Luke Knight with the rebound. Lewis with the block. And Elijah Lewis averages just under 1 block a game, 0.8 blocks per game.
That ball was called out on Luke Knight. At least from our angle, we're right here. To me, that didn't look like it was out on him.
They just saying it hit his foot there. Elijah Lewis' first block of the night. So no Connor Hersick for the Red Devils. So it's my bet on the call. Keontae will be in. Hunter shorter in the game for Giovanni. He will run baseline. It's been very effective so far tonight. Zach Cohen will bring it up the court. Keontae, the early man on the press. Looks like it's a box and one for the Red Devils. That's a three. Luke Knight. Here's Keontae. Back for Knight. And again, it's on the travel. It's just seems very difficult for these players to get it down the refs. Like I said, very meticulous on that. Keontae again. Lewis. Sweet crossover. Lewis. Cohen. Cherkazi. It's Kolakowski back in the game. Is Lewis. Schreiber again guarding. And that is a turnover. Lewis saying it's tipped. But it will be Red Devil ball. Schreiber playing great defense. He'll get a deserved rest. Hersick coming into this game.
That's a third turnover for Lewis early in this first half.
He's having to do a lot by himself, but just needs to protect the ball a little more, you feel. Hersick in the game for the Red Devils, like I said. Keontae finds him. Schwartz doesn't catch it cleanly, still puts it up. A little hard on the iron there. Kolakowski. Up the court now. Chikazi. They swing it. There's a three. It's good. Zach Cohen. First points on the board is Chikazi with the assist. Hersick. Cleante. Luke Knight. Hersick for three. Just short. Strong board by Chikazi.
Lewis going right at him. Gets a foul call.
Look at the foul. It's on Matt Schwartz. Lewis's first trip to the stripe tonight. Lewis not fazed by the noise. Hasn't scored in a while, Elijah Lewis, but that is his 9th point. This will put him into double digits. He is right now the second highest leading scorer of the game, but won't get to double digits. Strong rebound by Shorter. His name's Shorter, but he definitely is on the taller side. He's Hersick. Cleante. Luke Knight just keeps it. Oh no, they say he doesn't. It's a turnover. Cleante threw it away. Getting a little sloppy out there. Red Devils lead cut to 1. They've not scored in a while. It's been a little bit of a run for Watchung Hills. It's Cohen. They give it to Lewis. Again, Lewis. Hersick's giving him the three. He does not want. A little in and out. That's into the corner. Cohen heating up. That's his second. He's at Cohen. Now they need to answer.
That gives Watchung Hills the lead by 2, 23-21.
Cleante. Timeout. Coach Stefani wants to talk things over. And Red Devils looking good coming into this quarter, but they faded a bit and now down. Zach Cohen coming up clutch with 2 big threes. And tell you what, this has the feeling like it could go either way. Certainly will be close, but I think Red Devils have silenced Lewis pretty well. Has only a couple points this quarter, but it's been the others, the shooting. Cohen with 6 points now, giving Watchung Hills the lead.
Yeah, Watchung Hills, they've been able to get a couple more threes, like you said. They've seemed to figure out Central's defense a little bit, get some more open shots, which is why they've been able to take the lead late in the first half.
Yeah, it definitely will be interesting to see what Coach DeFazio does. He's staying with the box and 1. Cleante being the one pressing whoever's on it, but it's just Lewis breezing by it at the moment, so we'll see if he calls off that press, but definitely you get the feeling he wants to play aggressive, kind of like that Coach Falco style. His predecessor, obviously, aggressive, getting second chance opportunities, fast breaks, but seems like at the moment he may need to tweak something. Coach Salton also talking to his team. 14 years at the helm of this program for Watchung Hills, and has built a very good program, to say the least, as the Red Devils will start us off here. Shorter, Schwartz, Luke Knight, DiGiovanni, and Hersick in there for the Red Devils. It's Knight to receive. And it's a very high 2-3. And Schwartz benefits from that. And tell you what, the press not really working for either team. They just beat it so easily. And Schwartz, he's 4 points on the night. Lewis up strong again. It looks like Shorter got ball, but they call a foul. And they really cannot afford that Shorter to go out of this game. 6'7", 205. By far their tallest player. And he's really a big asset physically for him. And if he goes out, the height advantage really would be gone. As Lewis again goes to the line. Was he not 2 for 3?
Yep.
From the line, Elijah Lewis. Shorter has to come out of the game. He's just 10 points now, Lewis. Lewis, 11 for him. 3 for 4 from the line. Schreiber comes in to Hunter. Shorter. Schreiber. The move by Schreiber to Schwartz. strong into the paint. Here's Luke Knight now going up. Haley's super disappointed not to get the roll there. It's a great move by him, but it's Lewis the other way. In the corner. Trikazi will pull. And it's good. Trikazi now getting in on the act. They've hit 4 threes. Sorry, 5. 2 from Cohen, 2 for Graff, and now Trikazi in there. The Red Devils just can't seem to score at the moment. They give it to Hersick. So Stefazio yelling instructions. Schwartz in for DiGiovanni. Great dime there by Matt Schwartz. DiGiovanni with his first of the night. Schreiber running Cohen high. Trying to pick it. Shabby loves that little move. Doesn't quite work. In the corner, Kolakowski. Too strong. DiGiovanni strong board. Now, couldn't quite see what happened. There's a cheap
Pass was
turnover.
stolen. Easy layup puts Watchung Hills up 5 with less than 20 seconds left.
Kolakowski getting his first field goal tonight. Here's Schreiber. Red Devils could do with a bucket. Hersick. Clock winding down. Great dime by him. What a pass. Eyes in the back of his head from Connor Hersick. DiGiovanni now with 4 points. This one won't go just after the buzzer. DiGiovanni, 4 late points to keep this one within touching distance. 3-point lead for Watchung Hills going into the half. Frank, what have you made of it?
Well, definitely late in that second quarter, Watchung Hills was able to get a lot more open threes, which has given them this 3-point lead going into half. Central's going to need to close up on those, and I think they can get the lead back fairly quickly.
So now we'll go courtside with Bryce Cohen.
After a great run in the second quarter, Watchung Hills now leads by 3 points after Central led by as many as 5 in the second quarter. A big takeaway is that Coach Salton of the Watchung Hills Warriors said that the offense was atrocious during a halftime break. Well, they were ended up able to pull through and lead by 3 at the half. As for Hunterdon Central, a lot of turnovers and a lot of fouls have led to a deficit now here going into the half. We'll have more from me after the halftime ends.
And joining us at halftime today is Red Devil senior Jacob DiGiovanni. Jacob, how's the season gone so far for you guys?
We started off pretty hot at Phillipsburg with a opening night. It was a lot of players' first varsity action, and we had a couple young guys playing that game, a couple sophomores, and mostly seniors though. And as we progressed on, we hit a couple cold streak in the next couple games. We played a little slow, and then we just came out really hot against Franklin. Be a good team, and we're trying to get hot right now. Play a couple good teams this week, but this is probably the toughest part of our schedule. And if we win a couple this week, then we're looking good for the rest of the year.
So Jacob, this is a unique team this year. A lot of kids from last year graduated. We've got a new coach. You're a senior now. This is kind of your moment. How do you feel like this team has come together so far this year?
I think we have some really good cohesion on the court and off the court. All of us are really good friends with each other. We mesh well together. And obviously we figured that it would be a slow start because new offense, new coach, new team, new everything together. But we think that once we figure it out fully, we're going to be a really good team and compete in state tournament this year.
Did you guys hit a point where you kind of felt like this is starting to click a little bit between our new coach DeFazio and a lot of the new players?
Really during the last game against Franklin, when we put up 41 points in the first half, that was like, we could really do this. We got the right weapons, we got the right team here, we got the right system, and it just felt like it was really quick in that game.
That was Red Devils senior Jacob DiGiovanni. Stay tuned for second half action. Red Devils against Watchung Hills.
Welcome back here. We're just seconds away from the second half here in this close game. Watchung Hills currently has the lead. Slim margin though, just by 3 points. Frank, what did you make of the first half?
Well, like we said right before we went to break, Central's got to lock up on those Watchung Hills threes, especially late in that first half. They were able to knock down some, probably like 4, I'd say. Give them a lead of 3, but if they lock those up, I think they can easily come back and win this one.
So now we're going to go over to Bryce Cohen courtside.
I'm back from the half as well as Hunterdon Central here. I spoke with Coach DeFazio. He said he's liked what he's seen so far. However, execution is the biggest thing going into the second half. He's seen a lot of good possessions that are followed with 2 or 3 bad possessions, and he wants it to be more consistent. He told his group, stop leaving meat on the bone. He knows how good this team can be, and he wants them to show it. Back to everybody in the booth.
And now, he's watching Hills push more. Kolakowski. Zach Cohen. Man had 2 threes, 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. So far, Cohen in this game. Graf as well with 2 threes and a field goal. He has 8 points. DiGiovanni guarding. Shorter now. In a bit of foul trouble, Hunter Shorter. Graf. Kick it to Cohen. Backdoor cut up strong, but DiGiovanni says no.
Both guys go down there. Watchung Hills picks it up.
It's Cohen. Now Lewis has not attempted many shots outside the paint. Here's Cohen. Bench wanted the 3, they won't get it. Great pass in there. And the handle was lost there, will stay. Riley McCann couldn't keep it. It'll be Red Devils ball.
Watchung Hills making a substitution.
Yeah, McCann coming out. Let's see who checks in for him. So Luke Knight brings this one up the court. Another strong move. Luke Knight got into the rim, just couldn't quite finish. Hersick did not score in the second quarter at 13 points, however, in the first quarter. Kick it to G. Giovanni. Sorry, that's Cleante.
It was a good steal by Watchung Hills, but then some miscommunication there, it looked like. Give it back up.
Was it Lewis there with the turnover?
I believe so, yeah.
That's his 4th now, Elijah Lewis. Hersick hit the deck. See what they call here. DeFazio, Coach DeFazio that is, in a long conversation with the ref. And all the way back for Luke Knight. He'll control the pace here. And they give it off the feed now to Hersick. Little pick and roll action. Here's Shorter. Baseline. DiGiovanni. Sorry, it's Cleante. Shorter. Cleante. Luke Knight. Cleante again. Hersick. He throws it away. Cohen with the steal.
One was tipped. Easy for Watchung Hills to take it.
Kolakowski. Lewis, his first 3 of the night. Misses right. Hersick goes on the deck. Won't keep it. Graf. Strong move on the floor. DiGiovanni with his first foul of the night. Hersick now with his 2nd turnover. Schwartz will come in. Connor Hersick coming out. Sorry, Cleante coming out. Schwartz will go in the bottom of the 2-3. Kolakowski. Graf. Swing it to Cohen. Back to top of the key for Lewis. And Lewis, his 5th turnover now, Elijah Lewis.
Some more miscommunication there.
Has 11 points to go along with his 5 turnovers. A bunch of boards and a couple dimes, but been a little shaky with the rock so far here. It's Luke Knight. For whatever reason, picks up his dribble. Here's DiGiovanni. Hersick. Knight. Schwartz. Shorter and Gurr with great position. He won't get it to him. He's still running baseline. It's back for Luke Knight. He crosses over. DiGiovanni. Gives it away. Lewis. Hersick looks like he got a ball. But I think he may be gone with the feet there. And they call a foul. Was on Connor Hersick. DiGiovanni gave it away cheaply. his first foul of the night, Connor Hersick. In the corner for Cohen. Lewis. Graf running in now. He's not attempted many shots, but still had 8 points. Kolakowski couldn't hold it. He would have had an open three. Kolakowski with his first turnover of the game. Luke Knight. Again with a little pick and roll. Hersick doesn't want the three. Goes to work now. Hadi Giovanni backdoor. Set finds Shorter. It's back to Connor Hersick. Yet to get him going in the second half. Hersick for three now. Front rim. Lewis with the board. His fifth of the night. Kolakowski. Back for Cohen. Red Devils. Playing man Lewis for three. It's good. Elijah Lewis heating up now behind the arc with 14
It's stolen
points.
by Watchung Hills.
A quick turnaround. Graf. Kolakowski is Cohen. Graf will control now. Alec Graf, this junior. Lewis in the corner. Hersick, and give him an inch. Lewis, strong move. Blocked by Hersick, he can't believe it. I don't know, they think they're calling a foul on him. So that looked clean as a whistle, but they say no. Maybe got him with the body. Lewis, it's a strong move, just goes right into the body, and more likely than not, refs will call it with the body if they don't get it on the wrist. Lewis gets it to go. 15 for Elijah Lewis. Remember, he averages 23 a game. Right now, looks like he's on his way to that. Schwartz coming off. Luke Knight coming out. Schreiber in the game. That one's good from Elijah Lewis. Cleante back in there for the Red Devils. Hersick threw it away. Shorter wasn't quite on the same wavelength, and the Red Devils really struggling, have not scored yet in this third quarter. And Watchung Hills really hasn't scored a lot either, but the Red Devils just struggling to get on the board.
Yeah, so miscommunication leads to a fair amount of turnovers, which is why we haven't had a fair amount of points so far in this third quarter.
And nearly another turnover. Cleante jumping the pass. Coach DeFazio loves his energy. He talked about him and Di Giovanni bringing the energy, being so important for this team. It's Cohen will inbound for Graf. Schreiber has an assignment of Elijah Lewis. Somehow he caught that. It's Cohen with a great grab. It's Chris Hogan-esque in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. That's the Atlanta Falcons. Graf to the rim. Great move. There's no one there in the middle. Alec Graf now in double digits.
And that gives Watchung Hills a double-digit lead, 37-27.
It was a little too easy there, you feel. And it will be Watchung Hills ball again. Another turnover. Cleante giving it away. Landon Marsh into this game for the Red Devils. The man, he can really shoot the ball, Landon Marsh, but they got to get him open.
First time we're seeing him today.
He's a great player. Not played a lot so far. Actually, this is his first minute so far in this game. He's a great asset, though, with the balls. Graf kicks it out for Cohen.
Smart play there.
Yeah, Alec Graf just kept him away. It could have been a foul there on Landon Marsh. They just gave him a little shove out of bounds. But they'll keep it. It's Cohen. And it's Kolakowski. Back for Lewis. Schreiber on the coverage. Lewis will go to work. Gets 2 in the air for Graf. Cohen. Kolkowski. 3. Lewis off the mark. Marsh chases it down. He's comfortable on the ball. Bring this one up for DiGiovanni. Hersick. Hersick, strong move. Won't get it to go. Tip in shorter. He's on it again. That one's off. Graf. Great deep on Marsh there. It's Lewis. Schreiber's done well on him all night. There's a 3. Graf. It's good. 3 for 3 from behind the arc. Alex Graf. 13 points now. Lewis with the dime. Marsh. Looks for shorter. Stays with the Red Devils. Coach DeFazio unhappy. And he'll call a timeout here. Red Devils really struggled this third quarter. Have not put a single point on the board. What do you think has been their problem so far?
Well, on defense at least, they haven't been able to guard the 3, which has been most of the points for Watchung Hills this quarter. But really, they've been trying to work the ball around, but they just can't get open. And also, Connor Hersick, like we said, started off super hot. He's only scored 2 points since the first quarter, sitting at 15 right now. So they need to get him back going, and then I feel like they can get back in this game.
Yeah, Hersick, 13 points. Like you said, not much he's done since first quarter scored. Obviously, had all his points really in the first quarter. Nothing in the second quarter. Nothing so far in the third. And if they're going to get back into this game down 13, they need to get him going. Lewis really hasn't done too much, but it's been Graf, with a lot of points so far. He's got 5 this quarter. I mean, it's been loads of points from just other players playing their part. They guarded Lewis well, but Hersick has been shut down. He's gone ice cold so far since the first quarter, and they need to get him back in it.
Central also needs to take advantage of the turnovers they force and not turn the ball back over. You got to take advantage of those. Can't keep giving it up.
Chase Hansen now in the game for the Red Devils. With Schreiber, DiGiovanni, Hersick, and Marsh as well in there. And he finds Chase Hansen. Almost turns it over. DiGiovanni keeps it. Marsh for 3. Misses left. Lewis up the court now. Marsh closes out. Graf. His first miss of the night from behind the arc. Hersick. Little in and out from Connor Hersick. Finds Landon Marsh. For Hansen. Good ball move from the Red Devils. They need a shot. Hersick has to put it up. Alonzo Boles, but it won't go. Red Devils, not a single point in the third quarter. And they're down 13 now as we go to Bryce Cohen courtside.
We're back here after the third quarter is concluded here. Hunterdon Central now losing by double digits here. A bit of a slow play to start out the third quarter. Both teams couldn't score. They were in a little bit of a stalemate. But Watchung Hill started to open up the floodgate offensively and scored 10 unanswered points. Here for Hunterdon Central, the fourth quarter is going to be crucial. You want to start maybe making some adjustments to the lineup. But really, overall, no good play there by Hunterdon Central. No points scored in the third quarter. However, a lot of good plays on defense. It's just really sloppy really sloppy down the line play here at Hunterdon Central. We're going to kick off the fourth quarter here now.
So we're back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Red Devils have severely struggled, to say the least, in that third quarter. What do they need to do differently to get on the board and to make a game of this?
Well, they got to lock up the 3s on defense, and really they got to try and find some open shots. They didn't score because they didn't really have any open shots. So you got to get some open shots and get Hersick back going, get him back in the groove, and hopefully they can come back down 13 to start the fourth. It's a tall task, but I believe in them. I think they can do it.
Yeah, we've seen worse be accomplished so far, and it's Graf going into Schwartz. Denies him, but they keep it with Cohen. Obviously down 13, but it's been bigger deficits that they can come back from. And they're going to have to get something going here. We'll start with good defense, that's for sure, and they're playing it right now. Schreiber on to Lewis. Again to the cup. Shorter got a hand on it. Cohen for 3. That's off. Strong board. Back for Zach Cohen. Lewis, front rim. And it will stay. Sorry, we'll go with the Red Devils. Schreiber in conversation with the ref. Schwartz will run the point. Now Luke Knight not in the game. Schwartz gives it away. Lewis. And he'll throw that one down. Elijah Lewis raising the roof here at Hunterdon Central. And that boy got up. Elijah Lewis. 17, and those were by far his most emphatic of the night. Hersick block. Lewis again. Pushing it. Lewis. That is a travel, yeah. And Elijah Lewis, tell you what. One fast break he gets up, and the next one turns it over. But that dunk was, he soared.
Yeah, the high one-handed slam.
Hersick for 3. He just cannot score at the moment. Connor Hersick just really struggling right now to get anything going. Red Devils on offenses.
Yeah, Red Devils overall are struggling. Not just Hersick, but everybody.
Everyone in this Marsh been in the game. Coyante, Hansen. Just no one can get anything going. Graf up the court. Kolakowski. Cohen. Graf. Cohen. So for a team of a lot of first-year varsity players, Watchung Hills, they really do look experienced and gel well. You can see here now, Cohen. Great pass, Kolakowski. And they're having a ball of it at the moment. Kolakowski in and on his app. His first point since the first quarter. Schwartz. DiGiovanni. Coyante trying to get something going here. Schreiber, timeout, Coach DeFazio. And it's just been rough, hasn't it? It's not much more they can say. Still no points on the board, and Elijah Lewis shook the floor. I think I could feel that dunk from here. Now, Coach Salton giving some instruction here. And it was a game that looked good, very tight, but it's just been Watchung Hills pulling away, really, so far in the second half.
Yeah, the first half and the second half feel like a completely different game that we watched. First half, especially the first quarter, was dominated by Central, but really here in the second half, Central hasn't been able to score at all.
Yeah, and obviously Central coming off that huge win against Franklin, but Watchung Hills, they have won 3 out of the last 5 games against the Red Devils. The last meeting they won by a score of 46-43. And that was obviously last year, but it's been the same story right now. And they just looked super dangerous. Elijah Lewis, I mean, he's had 17 points. And they just been shutting him down well, but now he feels like he's going to go back, stretching the floor a little bit. And it's just at the point of Watchung Hills, they're looking for the perfect shot. If they don't get it, they're not pulling it. And Central's going to start having to come over out of their shell with the clock winding down. Try to get turnovers.
And not turn the ball over either.
Coyante. Hersick coming out now. Hansen. Schreiber. DiGiovanni. They're swinging well. Coyante for 3. That one's off. Lewis. Another board for him. He averages 7. He has 6 right now. Lewis strong to the cup. On the floor. I don't know who the... That's Coyante. Got him from behind. Hersick in for Schwartz now. They look for Lewis. Won't quite find him. Instead, a little Kolakowski for 3. Doesn't even strike iron. Hansen draws contact. Hansen feel very strong, 6'4", 210. Sorry, 6'4", 200 pounds. If they feel they could get in the ball in the post, they can do something with it, but they're just not getting any great looks right now at the moment. Giovanni. Coyante. He'll get the foul. Cohen there with it. Hersick. Little alley-oop, his first point since the first quarter. Now he has 15. Lewis. Kolakowski. Cohen. Like I said, they're not going to pull any back shots. They don't need. Very smart from Watchung Hills. They move the ball beautifully. Graf. Double dribble. Turnover, Alec Graf. Di Giovanni. Cosafazio shouting instructions. Hersick. Swings it, Schreiber. Hansen. No one wants to put up a shot at the moment. Schreiber, another fake. He loses it. Turnover. I mean, they're getting good looks, but no one. Schreiber didn't want to pull the trigger. Hansen got inside, didn't want to pull it. In the end, no one gets a shot up.
Especially when you're down this much with not much time left, you'd think they'd be taking those shots, but still hesitant.
Luke Knight set to check into this one. Got the feeling Coach Shafazio a little mad with Luke Knight's decision making. Lewis for three. Off the mark. Di Giovanni. Strong board from him. Hansen. Couldn't get the end one. Ball to be traveling to the line. He'll probably be worked into the rotation a little more, especially now with Hunter Shorter in a bit of foul trouble. Off the mark from Hansen. Luke Knight coming in for Di Giovanni now. That one's good from Hansen. Does have a good stroke, I have to say, especially for a big man, Chase Hansen. Work the trap here. Lewis. They move it around well. Kolakowski. Cohen. Hansen presses up on Lewis. They bring the trap. Lewis beats it. Lewis. Hansen got a piece of it. Schreiber kept it. Felt he was fouled. And Hersick has to contain him there. Schreiber definitely felt like he felt some contact.
Yeah, he got hit when he went up for the rebound. He got hit straight in the head.
Yeah.
So he was not happy about that. That's why he was yelling at the ref after the foul, because he was like, I got fouled too.
Yeah, definitely. And ref saw nothing. There's a strong board by him as well. Kolakowski now. 5 points for him. Schwartz into the game for Schreiber. I think he maybe got it in his eye a little bit. And Kolakowski 2 for 2 from the line. He has 6 points now. Knight. They'll work it now with the Red Devils. Here's Hersick. Knight for three. That one rims out. And Hansen up strong. He has 3 points now.
Good play by Hersick to sort of tip it over to Hansen so he could get the layup.
But they're getting stretched now, the Red Devils. Still down by 14. Lewis loads his time and space. Kolakowski drives baseline. Lewis. Cohen will hold. Kolakowski. They don't pull the three.
They're just wasting time here.
Cohen beats the trap a little easily there. It's Kolakowski again in the corner. Cohen, Lewis. It's like a game of keep away at the moment.
Yep, just trying to burn the clock down. Less than 2 minutes left.
Coyante had the foul there. Lewis will go to the line. Lewis hits the first for 18 points. Landy, Hayden Landy coming in for Connor Hersick. Coyante coming in as well for Landon Marsh. Lewis hits the second. Marsh. Hansen, great grab by him. And the bucket's good. Chase Hansen now. Leading scorer for the Red Devils in this fourth quarter with 5 points. And there's Landy with it. Luke Knight. Great pass inside, and Hansen again will go to the line. He's been probably the biggest bright spot, you would say, in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's definitely played well. Stepped it up. He's gotten more playing time, though, in this second half, so he's been able to have more chances.
Hey, you like to see that going forward for him for the rest of the season for the Red Devils. This one is good now. He's 2 for 3 from the line, Chase Hansen. Shoots the ball really well from the stripe. And he hits that one as well. 7 for him now. And with that, he is the second leading scorer for the Red Devils tonight behind Connor Hersick's 15. And I think there's Cohen there. Zach Cohen calling the timeout. So he wants to talk things over. The lead now 12 for Watchung Hills. What do you think has gone wrong for the Red Devils?
Well, on defense, like we've been saying for most of the second half and the end of the first half, they've been letting up too many three-pointers. Watchung Hills has been patient on offense, super patient to get that open shot. They haven't forced anything. And Central just hasn't been able to find any open shots.
Yeah, and they've been chewing a lot of clock as well.
Yeah, especially on that last possession, they were able to work it around and get it past the Central double team.
And I think that obviously Coach Sullivan, 14 years at the helm, I think, you know, he does have a young team, but he's probably instilled that into them. They look so experienced. You can never tell that, you know, all of them are first-year varsity players because they're looking really, really good. It's a testament to the program here at Watchung Hills. But here at Hunterdon Central, game where they started well but just lost control at the end. And it's Lewis. Threw one down tonight.
They're just going to look to work it around, waste what's left of the clock. Just over a minute left.
Lewis fouled. They'll go ahead and take another trip to the line. It's a 1-and-1. The first one is good. Elijah Lewis, 20 points now. Just 3 off the season average of 23. Coming off that 31-point game, obviously. Second one is off the mark. Marsh, his second board of the night. Schwartz. And they've put it up. It's Luke Knight. And Lewis with the board.
Lewis just dribbling the clock out, back and forth. Now passes it.
Yeah, here's Graff. He's trapped in the corner with a little soft foul, but it's Luke Knight again with another foul. And they feel like they really need to get him scoring the ball more if they're going to have success. So Graff, another trip to the line. He has 13 tonight.
Watchung Hills looking for 50 points on the night.
And they will get there. 14 for Alec Graff now. I'll tell you what, he's been really selective with his shots, but he's made most of them. Great shooter of the ball, and he's looked good tonight. I'll take everyone off the paint here for this last one. As Graff puts it through for 15. Commanding lead now for Watchung Hills. Marsh has to put it up. That's off. And Lewis now will dribble it out. Elijah Lewis, 20 points, 3 assists to go along with 8 rebounds and a block, and he's had himself quite the night here as he's led his Watchung Hills to a 51-36 victory. Commanding performance there by Watchung Hills, led by Elijah Lewis. And that'll do here for us at HUTV. Thank you so much for joining me, Tyler Rodriguez, Bryce Cohen, and Frank Pashada, and we will see you Thursday for girls basketball. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great night.